Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Nimpulse Plays, where we are once again back with some shapeshifting detective. I don't know what that car was doing. Next chapter.
Sam, I've got news.
Hi Bronwyn. Have you done another reading?
I've done a reading.
And am I the one going to die? Because it feels like it. Oh good, the Five of Swords. That's the worst one.
That's the same card as yesterday.
What next? Death? The Tower?
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Oh, Rayne.
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
Aren't you supposed to burn one before you put it out? Ten of Swords. You know, we really should have got a deck that didn't just have these three cards over and over
There's
again.
going to be another murder.
That's going to be a murder.
Alexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
Oh, the radio person? I mean, I would kill them. Just because they seem to end every radio broadcast on, you know, I like being wet, and it's weird. That's a boudoir photo.
Sam, I've just arrested Bronwyn and Lexi. I know, I don't have anything, but they have been winding me up all day, coming in here, talking to me like I'm a suspect, and generally being weird. So, they're safely behind bars now, and presumably Ellis will live. Just keep an eye on Rayne. Perhaps he'll take over the job if no one else is around.
I think it's Zach.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Do you have photos of her?
I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
That's weird. Why would you phrase it like that? Oscar's still gone. I don't have anything more to talk to about Zach.
You must be Sam.
Are you Alice Munro? Who was that other woman then?
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Why am I doing this weird American accent?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long, only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess
she did have a
for
cello.
a while, and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
And then?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house.
Oh my god.
I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me.
It was in fact a
I was
Netflix
so
and chill.
shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Out of interest, was the closet giggling at any point, or?
This is just between us, right?
Yeah.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends.
No,
so
I've heard
nobody
your
ever
radio.
approaches me. I get lonely, but Dorota was
Everybody in this game is horny.
and I liked making her happy. I'm not going into detail, Sam.
I wasn't asking
We
you
approached
to.
each other.
Oh my god, you went into detail.
Multiple
Oh,
times.
that's detail. Boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she She didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Uh-huh.
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
We think the murderer watched her in the same way.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
He was playing football that night. There was at least 21 other people that say he was terrible.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Know why Dorota owns a wedding dress?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Ah, well, she's dead now. So I guess that didn't work.
We're co-hosts. On the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Do you trust Poe? Yeah, I don't think they're partners. I think they are just friends.
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Where were you last night? Classic alibi.
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
You broadcast every hour, just the two of you. How much news is there in August? Do you know Zach?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Have you had any private sessions?
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift.
Oh, so you're who the boudoir photos were for.
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
You need to drink more water.
REM sleep. So, you don't think dreams mean anything?
Nah.
Everyone has meaningful dreams, Sam. Everyone.
I'm a shape-shifting detective. I'm a detective. Everything's fine. What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me.
What?
Or let me get hurt.
I'll be honest, no promises on that last one. Goodbye!
Sam? You forgot your phone.
I also shit myself. Goodbye! Oh my god. I wasn't ready for the jump scare.
Sam.
Hey, Chief.
Do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Okay. I'll become you.
Why?
I can't believe you locked up Bron and Lexi.
I'm assuming that's just a gut feeling. If you actually knew who the murderer was, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Look, I see you're starting to care for these people already, but Violet's been watching them like a hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me.
That's weird. I don't think that's how policing works.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next.
Don't.
Rayne still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
I think Zach did it. I've been thinking Zach did it for the last 3 hours. I've not even been playing that long. But as soon as I met Zach and he just started talking, I was like, you're weird and I don't like it. Oscar? Nothing. Do I have anything to say to Zach? No. Ellis I just talked to. Bronwyn and Lexi are trapped up, so I guess I'll talk to Rayne and Violet.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my
hello.
daughter, Sophia.
What is this, a staged
She's
event?
9 and she's a maths genius. Hello.
What's 9 times 10?
Popped to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Weird thing to say during a murder investigation.
What's your name?
I don't know.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes, always.
Father was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia,
Weird
will
thing.
be here for you soon, so
I
run
mean-
along and wait.
Kids do say the weirdest things.
Now, Sam, how can I help you?
She said you were taken by aliens. Do I want to start with that?
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Yep, Dad, I'm not going to talk any more about that. Is that why you're taking... What? Yeah?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
Why does it sound like a Nike slogan?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont.
And I will only talk
And now you, apparently.
to Chief DuPont.
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
You know, I'll leave that be. I'll let Chief DuPont handle that one.
What do you know?
You think the Tarot Readers did
Sure,
it?
that changes my mind. We're talking about a possible murderer, Sam.
Do you know Alice Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
That was a good joke. Anyway.
How could you let Chief DuPont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
It's not my fault. It happened in the middle of a chapter.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
That was a weird thing to hear. Huh? Nobody asked questions about how multiple people keep leaving this room.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Chief DuPont here, and I'm here to talk to Violet.
Claude.
Yep, that's me. Never mind, I guess I'm not talking to Violet. Guess I'm not talking to Rayne either. Maybe I need to be Violet and talk to...
Hello, I'm Violet.
Claude? Chief DuPont?
Violet.
I mean, will they talk to Rayne? No, I didn't think so. Hail a cab. Chief?
Violet, if this is about releasing people from prison, the answer is no. I'm going to need hard evidence for that to happen. Now, go. Back to the guest house.
Why did you clarify? Can't go to Oscar.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this. It's a picture of Dorota.
She's dead in that photo.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl. What do you...
Beautiful lady. I can make you look like that, Violet. You just need to let me.
This is a weird way of getting people to get shots. Can't talk to Ellis. I'm kind of running out of ends here. I mean, I can at least start with all the Ellis's content.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
I'm Alice. I have kind of an American accent and kind of not. Can't talk to Violet. Can't talk to Rayne. Can't talk to the Chief, so it's going to be Zach. Or Oscar. Not Oscar, so it's Zach. Ellis can only talk to Zach. No, Ellis can't talk to anyone. But why?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
If this were a board game, I could just point at somebody and be like, I think they did it, and take my chances.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
What a line read. What haven't I been doing? He feels like somebody that would boast.
You are so irritating.
Want to fool around?
No, I do not. I've got more important things to do, Zach.
Keeps... all the shots of Violet are just weirdly motivated. I can't talk to Rayne. Can I hail a cab? Chief? Nothing. Oscar? Nothing. I'm pretty sure Oscar's dead.
Zach?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Oh. I don't have the option to not do this, so I guess this is a known bluff.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so...
Okay, yeah.
Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me.
Again, Zach would ask this. This is in character.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just, undo a few buttons.
This feels weird. It is in character for Zach, but I feel weird.
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
Good. I'll go to the Chief myself, hand myself in. I'll pretend to be Zach. It'll get very confusing. Zach is sleazy. Can't talk to Violet. What am I doing? Oscar. We haven't seen Oscar in ages.
Is there anything else I can do?
I'm not entirely sure that anything that they can do. Violet, nothing. I don't think it's going to be anything with Rayne. Nothing. Maybe with the Chief?
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
Uh-huh.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
Can you move the lamp?
That's Dorota.
That's Dorota. That's my girlfriend. Yes, I know who that is.
And what if I showed you this?
That's Ellis.
Ellis Monroe.
Do you know her?
Yeah, from the radio.
And if I do this?
Oh my god.
No? Anything?
What is happening? What is going on? You're the police inspector.
That'll be all.
Did you call me in here for that? Did you call me in here to say, oh, hey, You know your girlfriend who died yesterday? This radio personality and her had a fling. And they kiss. What do you think about that? God, how chaotic is this town? Alright, Ellis?
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
I mean, Oscar knows this, doesn't he?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Or does he not know, but he felt the after effects?
Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
Well,
so were you helping or being kind?
Yeah, I mean, they were in a relationship. You were cheating on someone. Or you were making somebody cheat.
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
Okay, this is another one of those situations where this response could either be, want to make it up to me by telling me some key information about the case that allows me to make a judgment on who actually killed them, or, want to make it up to me, let's have sex. Because this game could go either way.
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What? Fine. I give up.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together.
I really don't think she's going to be interested in that. I'm going to go silence. That feels like a weird line of questioning. Can't visit the chief. Pretty sure nobody at the guest house wants me. So... go to my room. Return to Sam. Now what? Is it Violet? No. Oh. Bronwyn's innocent. She was logged into Tarotasm.
And you're sure it was her?
Her voice is recorded.
Then it couldn't be her, could it? You want me to tell Claude, don't you? Sorry, I mean Chief DuPont. Fine, fine, I'll call him.
We can call people? I've had to get 80 cabs. She said you told me. I mean, I've tried doing it the other way with this.
I don't really want to.
If I press, she might tell me, she might not.
About a month ago.
She's telling me, okay.
The guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap.
You should get that fixed.
Drip. Drip.
It goes on the water bill.
And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue.
Were you drinking from the tap?
And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
Uh-huh.
It's happened 5 times.
Were you in Birmingham any of those
Clozapine.
times?
Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal. No.
So you don't forget everything?
I have certain flashbacks.
Do you have any flashbacks from yesterday?
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
This all sounds like Zach. I'll be honest. This feels like a Zach thing.
They rearrange us like decorations.
Yeah, this all feels like Zach is just doing weird photo stuff. This is a Life is Strange moment.
And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
No, I'm just gonna go. Oh boy. Hey, Rayne. No, it doesn't want to talk to me. I guess I'll hail a cab, visit the chief, and get them out at the very least. Bronwyn and all that.
Fine. Let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else.
Anyway, while let's talking about aliens.
What do you know about it?
Have you looked into it?
Yeah, I pulled in a few bug-eyed aliens, but they wouldn't confess. We've got a murder to solve. Can we talk about this later?
What do we know?
We've got a new target. Alice Monroe. Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Yes.
She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Weird.
She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next.
8:30.
Still says he was praying in his room.
Won't talk to me.
Bronwyn was logged into a call center system called Taratasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rayne still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
Do you?
Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
It was his mum's. Her mum's. I mean, Ellis knew. Nothing to talk to Zach. Nothing to talk to Oscar. Anything from Ellis? No. Nothing from the chief. Anything from Violet? No. Rayne's not going to talk to me. Bronwyn's now back. Hey, Bronwyn.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help, though.
What's the connection between Ellis and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They both live in the town. They both know the killer. They're both redheads. I mean, both of these are or could be motivations of murder. You know, the killer likes a particular look of a person, or if they have access to that person because they both know them. I'm thinking outside the box. Redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Oh, that's right. Mercury said redhead as well.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a
rite?
rite?
Can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs. Not fair, is it?
Is that kind of the trophy thing, maybe?
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine
It's the magic
balance
number.
to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Dorota had a coin in her mouth, part of a rite?
Was it a gold coin?
I don't know, maybe. Sure.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees.
Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure. Oh no, he's going to die. Why do all the cards I draw make him die?
chariot. Is Zach a suspect?
Yes.
I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
I would have already put him, to the courts.
Yes, of course. Anything.
I need you to keep an eye on Violet.
Why Violet? Do you
Because
think
Violet,
she's in danger?
Violet and
Don't
Zach are
think she's
in a
involved,
thing.
Do you? Leave it with me. I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Just cuts to Bronwyn and Tom Clancy. She just descends from the ceiling with night vision goggles. Hey Rayne, I got Bronwyn out.
Yes, I met her at the radio station.
Why were you at the radio station with Ellis Monroe?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free. In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
I wonder if I'm going insane. Am I one of these travellers?
Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
Maybe he just meant, the time. How you doing, Lexi?
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Still alive, as far as I know.
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do. Why
would I get Lexi involved? Oh, find out where he came from, Zach Weston. That's
that?
why. He's a photographer in town.
Suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Don't die. I may have just thrown her to the wolves. Was not my intent. Oh my god, look at all these options. Okay. We're gonna see what happens in the next one. And I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.